Hey guys, so this is a bit of a more leisurely tour of the amp and the retro hi-fi system. So this guy, as you probably saw on the other clip, is the Prima Luna Pro Log Classic. Not too much to see. You have a selector switch, so you have 4 line-ins, CD, tuner, aux 1 and aux 2. And you have a volume control, period. And you have a little LED in the front panel. Sorry about the video light, the reflection. You have an on-off switch over here on the left, and on the other side there is a switch for selecting which type of valves or tubes you have in. The defaults being EL34, which I got, or for a bit more power, KT88s. According to the blurb, with the KT88s you'll get up to 40 watts a channel. So, the cage here for protecting the valves has got these little banana connectors. So I'll take that. I just lifts off. It's not held on, other than by the friction of these little banana plugs. So we'll take that off and look at the valves. So so it's got twin EL34s. A pair of 12AU7s and a pair of 12AX7s. All neatly branded by Prima Luna with their logo on there. Now, if any of you guys have looked up the blurb on this thing, you'll have read that it doesn't require matched tubes for the output. It has a dynamic bias adjustment circuitry in it. That means it always keeps them properly biased. So that's what the complement of valves looks like, and these are the little banana plug connectors where the cage fits in. That's about it really, nothing much else to show. Obviously lots of transformer metal underneath here, and then there's 4 ohm and 8 ohm connectors in the back, and 4 pairs of phono ins, obviously for the inputs, and that's about it. So, as I say, elegant and simple, hand built in the Netherlands, and the whole valve section with these ceramic sockets is point-to-point wired. There's no PCB under there because of the fragility of PCBs in this type of very hot type of environment. But there are PCBs inside for things like the auto biasing circuitry, and so on. So yeah, that's the amp. I'm very pleased with it. Scary money, but it's done now. So there you are. So that's it. There's the that's the preamp for the turntable, which is connected up. That's my little headphone amp, which I haven't figured out how I can connect that in yet, because there's no headphone socket on the amp. So I'm going to need some audio switching. So the speakers are brand new. These are Monitor Audio, made by Monitor Audio, and they are the Bronze 2 speaker, which won the What Hi-Fi award in their class for 2015. So they certainly sound pretty neat. I mean, I can't install them properly. I don't have a proper room for this thing, because ideally you want the speakers a certain amount away from the back wall and away from the side wall, but at least the bass port is on the front, not the back, so it's a little bit more forgiving of where you locate them. And I did get proper decent speaker cable. I thought, if I'm investing so much in an amp and speakers, no point putting cheap cable between them, so they're just standard by-wire setup here. I am going to put them on spikes, but I haven't got them yet. They're on order when they come. I'll probably build some little wooden base plates to go under the speakers and then put the spikes on them, rather than go screwing the spikes into the bottom of the speaker calves. And obviously they come with a grill to cover the drive units, which I will try to show you. and this is what it looks like, and they just snap on, the grill snaps on magnetically. So there we go, that's the turntable. So you've seen that. I didn't have a piece of furniture to put this on, so I had to go get one of IKEA's finest pieces of particle board, chipboard, whatever, and MDF, all nicely covered in vinyl. And that did sort of break my heart to put it together, I'll admit, because I don't think I'm a stupid person by any stretch of the imagination. Nevertheless, following the instructions was less than simple. So on this side I have space for the vinyl records on the bottom, and CDs and stuff, mini discs on the top. There's a big cupboard here in the middle. So I've put various odds and ends into the drawer, keeps things out of the way. And over on the other side, I put 3 glass shelves, or 2 glass shelves. And so on the bottom is just a VCR, which we'll see if we do it later, and then I have the cassette player here, and nothing on the top yet, so we'll see. All that's to be done later. So there you go, guys, that's what it looks like at the moment. I'm trying to rig up a way of recording audio from it correctly. So I've got a 3D mic that I'm going to hook up to my H4n. However, the challenge is to find a piece of music that I can actually play through this that won't get copyright flagged. Because I've looked on YouTube, they have a lot of music up there now that you can use, but it's mostly compressed like crazy and mostly chopped off at 11 kilohertz, which is rubbish, really. So I'll play something through it, so at least you get a chance to hear it, probably a CD or something, or I don't know, we'll see. And then I guess from here on it'll be a case of improving it as we go. So to record something off the HiFi, I decided I'd use something that's already on YouTube, off Jamtrackentral, and it's a young lady called Jess Lewis, who's a really cool guitarist. This clip was posted in 2011 when she was a mere 16 years old, so it is seriously impressive. So I just wanted to show you that this is the profile of the file that's on YouTube, and you can see at the between the 15 and 16k mark it cuts it off, so we have nothing. All that's not there, if you know what I mean. And you can see it's reasonably compressed. Now I then played this through the HiFi and recorded it as a uncompressed wave file, and I'll show you the profile of that. So here you go, this is the profile of what I recorded, and you can see it runs all the way up past 23k without any serious loss of signal. So there is obviously much richer content here, but it's recorded a file that, if you like, the information wasn't there. So but at least you get a sense of what I mean. So if I can find something that isn't copyright flagged, that is fully uncompressed, I'll maybe play that later. Anyway, I'll put the link to the clip in the description, because yeah, I think it's worth checking this lady out, and she has various if you like pieces posted on Jamtrackentral for any of you guitar guys who are into having backing tracks with the with all the tab and everything else that you need to practice and get better at playing guitar. Anyway, here's what I recorded.